Listen, why settle for invisible when you can be unforgettable? This is the ultimate moment to go get it. This is the ultimate moment to go for it. This is the ultimate moment to go all in. To go all in. To go all in. On your road to destiny, on your path of purpose, you will have to combat criticism, internal criticism and external criticism. A week ago, I was in Kansas and I was teaching about bodacious belief. I did not know the backstory to the Brooklyn Bridge and how it was created. Well, there was a creative engineer named John Roebling who had a vision to connect New York with Brooklyn. But the bridge building experts, they had a problem with it. They said this was an impossible feat. It had never been done before. It was not practical. But John couldn't shake it. Night and day and night, he began to think about this vision. And so he went to his son, an up-and-coming engineer, Washington Roebling. And with much discussion and persuasion, Washington says, "I'm on board. I got your back, Pops. Let's do it. You're going to need somebody that's in your corner." And so they assembled a team of engineers, a whole crew to build the bridge. And in a matter of a few months, unfortunately, John, the father, injures himself. He had to have 2 of his toes amputated. And as a result, an infection occurred, and he ultimately died from the infection. Well, if that wasn't enough, 3 years later, the son, Washington, injures himself. He experiences decompression sickness, which was common for underwater workers, and it left him brain damaged. He could no longer speak. He could no longer move his limbs. And one day he was in his hospital room, just looking out the window, and a breeze comes in, separates the curtains, and he can see the sky, he can see the trees, and he felt like it was a message for him not to give up. His dad could not die in vain. And Washington discovered that he couldn't move one part of his body, a finger. He began to tap on his wife's arm. And they developed a code of communication that only they understood. And the first message was to get the team back together because the bridge building must go on. But what blew my mind was that he did this, he and his wife, for 13 years. Because only the son and the father knew the bridge blueprint. I want you to think about what you have inside of you that only you know. This world can't figure it out unless you release it and let it out. 13 years giving the instructions, and the bridge building experts saying those mad men and those mad dreams. Crazy men chasing wild visions. You have to know how to combat criticism and stay laser focused on your goals, because this is the ultimate moment to go get it. This is the ultimate moment to go forward. This is the ultimate moment. This is the best moment right here, right now. Silence the noise. Silence the disbelief and go get it. Go get it.